So the way he told me, the way they get around it is they'll post a flyer like they'll post the address day of.
Do they give out merch with the weed so they don't let they give them some weed?
So I know what you're talking about. So that's the way I first seen it. Like usually when the laws are tricky, like people will sell the merch and then you get the weed for free.
Yeah.
But with this, the way he explained to me was like, you do weed pop-ups. You just don't post the address or day of, and then cops can't crash it because they don't have time to get a warrant.
Yeah.
Apparently they need a warrant to come shut it down.
I seen some shit like that in DC one time.
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. You don't even know war and shit.
What up, bro?
What up, my boy?
Man, when was the last episode we did? It was 2 years ago. Look that up, Karen.
I think that was 2022.
Was it 2022? Holy fuck.
Damn, bro.
Man, we talked about the strange shit. I remember that.
It was 2022.
Yeah. I remember last time we did an episode, you were telling me about all these like big brands and companies you were working with at the time, but you didn't tell me who. Like you didn't want to disclose it.
Oh, well, shit. Well, I mean, I be doing like social media pages right now. I'm just working with Mike Vick right now. That's all.
I saw that
that's
and it's you.
That's the main one right now.
Yeah, actually pull that up, Kieran. So I pulled up one of your tweets. Did I send it to you?
My tweets?
You had a tweet. You were like...
Some of that should be music.
Huh?
Some of that should be music.
Music? No. Like lyrics?
Yeah.
No, this was you. You said, back in January, I meditated on working with Mike Vick. This year, and 2 months later, we locked in. It got to a point where I'm not even surprised no more. Just following my purpose. What's for me is already mine.
For sure.
So you meditated on working with Mike Vick?
Yeah, I meditate now. I've been, since 2022. I started reading a book called The Master Key System in like May of 2024. And it was like a 6-month devotional type. It take you like 6 months to read it. You're supposed to read it week by week. But like the first week, it gets you into like meditation because it's like, every week after that, you gotta meditate. So I meditate every day for like 15 minutes, probably. Like first couple minutes, I'll probably do like some law of attraction shit, or speak some things into existence, like some positive affirmation to myself. Then I talk to God, and then right after I talk to God, I probably just picture myself in certain rooms and shaking hands and working with certain people and
like really visualize it.
Yeah, but I'll be in silence for like a good 15 minutes. I talk out loud for the beginning, like the first 5 minutes I'll be like, I am whole, I am perfect, I am powerful. Then I get into talking to God out loud. And it be helping me work on my speech a little bit because I'm not the best talker. So like I look at it as me like speaking in public for real, like speaking out loud, you know what I'm saying? Having a conversation with God though.
Have you had to do any public speaking?
Not recently, for real. I ain't really into that, for real. I don't think I want to do it anyway.
What's that book called? Pull that up, Karen.
The Master Key System.
The Master Key System.
By Charles Hannell.
So what, you're supposed to just read like a chapter a week? My
man's Tree used to read it. He died in 2022, but he used to read it back in like 2018. He used to walk around with his book, and then I think when he first started reading, he was talking about it a lot. So then like 2022 hit. He died, but last year, I don't know, it just popped up in my head. I was thinking about Tree and shit, and I was like, damn, he used to walk around with this book, and I want to see what he was on, like, you know what I'm saying, just what he was on, that type of space at that time. So I went and picked the book up, and I just locked in on it. But it's crazy though, cause like I was living with my mom at first. I had turned 30 in like March of 2022. No, 2024. I started reading the book in May, but that's when I was staying with my mom, cause like some shit had happened, so I went back in my mom's crib for like a year. But the book take you 6 months to read it, and it make you lock in so much that like I started reading it in May. 6 months from that day was like October. The last week I was reading it, I had just moved in my new crib. So like that whole last week, so I was meditating in my mom's crib for that whole. Then the last week of me reading the book, I was meditating in my new crib. Like shit was like, it was crazy for real.
Yeah, I think that law of attraction stuff is real, but you gotta put the work in though. You can't
for
sit
sure.
there and
Hell
be
yeah,
that's like $1 bring it to me.
Yeah. Nah, it don't work like that. You definitely gotta put the work in. That's like with anything. Like even if you're talking to God and you want to pray to God, you gotta put work in. Like work without faith without work is dead for real. So you gotta put the work in. That's first for real. I mean, you could talk into this. I think I'm trying to get more into writing it down now.
Yeah.
Instead of just speaking on it, I think writing it down really solidify it. So I'm trying to get more into that, but I can't really keep up with shit, bro. I write something and not really come back to it for.
Do it in your notes, in your phone notes.
But nah, you gotta really put the pen to the pad. They say, like, write that shit.
Than
That's what they say. Like, that's why, like, when I see it, that's what they say. Like, so I've been trying. I got a book, but I had got a book from Dollar Tree, bro, and I think I did like too much cheap shit. I don't think he puts it right, like law of attraction shit with cheap ass paper, cheap ass pens.
I don't know if that matters.
I ain't trying to do it though. I'm
the
trying
universe like nah. That
yeah,
pen
I'm trying to get some bread, so I need to get down, spend some good money on a good pen.
Paper,
yeah, like I be really thinking about shit like that, bro. But yeah, with the Vick shit, I was
Yeah, well,
I shot a podcast with him in January on this show called Sport Exposure.
Is that out here?
Podcast, yeah.
Okay.
It's in Hampton, and the girl Michaela, my homie Michaela, she was on the podcast, so she interviewed Mike Vick, and then after she interviewed him, it was like a month before that they had announced that he was at NSU. And I already had like ties with Mike Vick and some of his peoples, not Mike Vick, but his peoples that do the podcast, that do his social media. So after we shot the podcast, I meditated on it a little bit. Like, yo, I want to work with him some more, like at NSU. And then like a month.
So are you like the official like video director for NSU?
I wouldn't say
football?
Official, bro. I don't know. I wouldn't put it like that.
Like they call you for everything, or is there other people that are doing it too?
I mean, NSU got their own videographers and stuff out there, and then he got the BET thing going on now. So
what's the BET thing?
He got a whole BET is doing a whole documentary on Mike Vick this year for his first year at NSU. Kind of like how they
covering this, or are they covering his life, or just like
they covering his whole new experience. So like his whole life, whatever going on in his life now at NSU, him being a coach at NSU.
Yeah, so for people that don't know,
Sanders. You remember Deion Sanders did it with Prime?
Not really.
Yeah,
but I was just saying for people that don't know, Mike Vick is now the head coach at NSU football.
Yeah, for sure.
And from what I've seen, like it's kind of like a dream of his.
Hell yeah.
And I mean, I'm trying to think like a lot of athletes.
Yeah, I think so.
Like a lot of athletes that come out of like football or basketball, it seems like majority of the time they either go into some like random business or they go into like the
I know he was doing
like sportscasting, like speaking about it.
Yeah, he was doing that for a little bit. I think he stopped doing that to become a coach. So yeah.
So you working?
It's actually
with Mike
tough
Vick.
though.
I seen you cross your first 1 million views too.
Yeah, hell yeah, that felt good, bro. And that was only one of them days we were just at. We was with I had practice. We had practice one day, and I'm closer with Marcus than I am with Mike. For Marcus, my guy. Like I fuck with Marcus.
Is he involved with coaching too?
Yeah, he's involved with. He's there. He's like Coach Vick extra eye. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he knows football really well, and he know how to read plays, and he know how to read players. So like he's there to help give his brother an extra hand for. So like we was just chilling one day, and then they that was I don't know, that day of practice, it was just a lot going on. Then after him and I'm chilling with Marcus and Coach Vick room, and they was like, yo, we better go lift weights. So that was really all unplanned. Like, they was like, we better go lift weights. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm about to just go with them. So I just ended up, like, me and my homie Joe, we ended up just shooting some extra content. And then the next day I was like, man, I feel like editing something. I just put some quick shit together. Like, they didn't even really ask for it. I just did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't planned. Like, I'm
trying to remember, did he accept like a collab, or was it just on your page alone?
No, he posted it and then he collabed with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'd be those like weird, like those random videos you didn't really plan on.
Hell yeah, bro. I mean, I knew it was dope when it happened, but it was only like 15 seconds. But I did a couple posts for him already on his page, and that was the only one that hit 1 million. So that's why I was hyped. I'm like, damn, we did something right with that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep going though. Like,
yeah, I see you've been involved with the sports like videography and D-Loc. I still want to. We got to get D-Loc on the pod. Like, it's hard to catch him because I feel like he's rarely in town.
He's in Philly right now.
Is he in Philly?
Yeah, he stayed in Philly right now.
He's been doing. I'm not even sure like what company he works for, but I've seen him like he'll be like in Europe and like fucking random places. Just
he
taking
locked
like,
in with Kyle Lowry. I don't really want to speak too much on his because I don't know what he want to put out there. I just know he locked in with Kyle Lowry.
Who's that?
Kyle Lowry, the basketball player for the Sixers.
I'm not hit.
He won a ring with. He used to play for Toronto. He played for Miami.
I'm like really illiterate when it comes to sports these days. I'm not hit, bro. Look, the last time I was really watching, like now I just catch like the viral social media moments of like what's happening with sports. But the last time I was really into sports is when I was watching football. Literally when I was in fucking 5th grade.
So like when
Donovan McNabb was the quarterback of the Eagles.
So basically, Vick was playing for.
Vick was playing.
Yeah, for.
Vick was playing like when I was actually into sports. I'm trying to get.
You know, he was the man around here. Him and AI. That's all.
Bro, I've had a few people on here that are like older than us, like maybe like in their 40s, and that really touch on how impactful Vick was in this area. I mean, because he went to work, didn't he? We went to the same high school as Vick. Yeah.
It's fucked up though, because you remember they had took his jersey down when we was there. I think they put it back up now though.
Why did they take it down? I don't remember that.
Because of the shit that happened.
Oh, the alligator, or the drama and all that shit.
I ain't trying to get into that.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
But yeah, I just remember them taking that shit down. I think they put it back up now though. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So I've seen you've been doing that. I guess you're officially done. Well, I was gonna say you're done with music videos, but I just saw a clip of you working on a video with I think Sauce God. Y'all were working on some like transition.
Oh yeah, that's old though. I was just trying to post some more shit on my Instagram. I had been posted it on TikTok. But yeah, Sauce God, my guy. I'm not done with music videos. I just don't do everybody music video no more. They hit my DM for real. Like, I only want to work with the people that I got like a connection with, so it come out like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like when people just be hitting you up and you look at it as a hustle, it take away from like the art of it.
Yeah.
I mean, some videos people think too much on it. Like, some videos don't need art too much going on to really pop. But I'm just saying, like, I'm only trying to work with people right now that I could connect with. I'm not really trying to just work with people just for the money no more with it.
I agree with that.
That shit draining, bro. Like, that shit draining.
It's draining when you don't really care about the product, when you're just like a work for hire.
Yeah, and artists, like, music videos, that shit is the most, like, they the most picky. Bro, they way pickier than anybody else, bro. Like,
they only want to pay you $200.
They want to pay you
they
low,
want it tomorrow,
and then they want it fast, and then they got so much to say, like so much they want to do with a small ass budget. Like,
we did a skit with Mosh Pit in Maryland, like about he's a videographer too, and it was a skit, but it's a real shit. I was like, yo, put bitches behind me, put me in the vote. They like want all this crazy like effects and all this shit that takes hours and hours, and they just want to pay this little ass amount.
No bullshit, bro. Like, this should be crazy, bro. I was like, damn, AI can help you with a lot of shit now, though. Like, AI is like, people think AI gonna take over. I look at it like it's just gonna help you.
It's a tool.
Yeah, bro. That's how I look at it. I don't know why people I can see why certain people are scared of it, but I feel like if you scared, you need to like adopt it into your everyday workflow for real.
Well, like I was watching Gary V video. You know Gary V?
Yeah, hell yeah.
He was like, so a lot of people think that AI like coming out for real is gonna make companies like fire a bunch of employees. Where that might happen in some companies, but where another thing that could happen is it just makes the employees you already have way more productive. So like Gary Vee was like, we have like a $300 million company. He was like, okay, instead of firing people, how can I keep the same amount of people on and give them the AI tools to like make it a $600 million company with the same amount of people without having to scale.
Yeah.
So
Gary Vee be saying a lot of shit, and then you be listening to him like, damn, it sound like common sense. So like, why people didn't think of that shit in the first place?
Well, I actually didn't even know. So he has a media company, which I kind of did know that, but I didn't really do too much research in it.
Yeah,
but apparently, so his media company makes $300-some million a year, and he's doing media for other companies too, not just his own content.
Yeah. So I think like social media, like
that's where this game leads you. So like
bro.
Off-World blows up. If I was smart, I would convert that and have like an Off-World media companies on the side that's doing stuff for other companies, right? And then that's a whole nother revenue source where you can go up for what you do. So like we go up for podcasting, you go up for it, and then you create a secondary business that you actually make more money with, and now you have the creative freedom to do whatever you want with your actual passion. And like I don't have to do podcast or do anything creative just for money because I have another business, so that just frees up whatever I want to do over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's about like diversifying, creating other businesses around your passion. Yeah. So you don't like box yourself in.
Yeah. What y'all go for like the next 5 years? Where y'all see yourself?
Bro, so
5 years from now.
5 years from now is a long time. Anything can happen. Right? God willing, I'm alive. I mean, we want to be obviously reaching a lot more people. We want to be like, nationwide, worldwide. So that's one, just the growth factor. I want to be in a bigger building. I have like a bunch of other ideas for like other shows and other stuff I want to do where I'm not even on camera, but like we need a bigger space.
Yeah.
And then
it's gonna get there though, bro.
God willing. And then
it is gonna get there.
We want to be doing like we want to perfect our skit formula, and then I want to get to the point where companies are paying me to do skit commercials for them for social media.
Yeah.
And then, like what I just said, that's one of my goals is to expand Off-World to do like, I want all
But
four to
people
be.
don't know, bro. My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
You've been doing this shit though. Like you've been doing effects and videos, skits since like what?
Well, I was doing skits in 2009.
For bro. Like
in ninth grade.
Yeah, ninth grade, right? You
Yeah.
had a whole YouTube and all that shit. I remember all that shit, bro. Like
They were trash at the time.
Shit. No, at the time it was tough. If somebody looking back on it now, they'll probably be like the effects or some shit. Like
I always remember
at
this
the time,
one.
bro. That shit was.
We
hard.
had a video where my boy, I think you met a Bedin. He was the one that was cooking out on the grill that one time we did the cookout. We made a video where he was like fake jerking off in the video, and then we had like Pornhub on the fucking like computer, and then that shit got banned. Like that video got taken down. It was like it was 2009. But no, I want all four to be like. Well, where'd you park at? My brother called me. Make sure he ain't.
The same spot that I parked. You told me to park at.
I'm recording. What's up, bro? Bro, get out of here. He said, you want a pizza? The fuck? But no, I want Off-Road to be like Barstools, bro. Barstools is a media company that acquires other shows.
Yeah.
So like $1 Million Worth of Game. Like they have a bunch of shows. I think Call Her Daddy's on there, maybe.
Who's the guy that run it? He loves pizza and shit like that.
Dave Portnoy.
Yeah. He cool.
But I want Off-Road to be like Barstool Sports. And then other shit too. But that's like kind of what I'm like not basing off of, but that's kind of like what I'm modeling it off of in the long run.
Gotcha.
I think I've acquired a bunch of skills over the time of doing this shit where like I would be good at that job, but I think it just takes time. It's just doing the right things, making the right decisions. Like I'm looking at this as a long game.
Yeah.
And this is year 5. I've been doing the podcast for 5 years now.
That's what I'm saying. So like 2020, that's what I said, 5 years from now, it'll be 10 years of y'all been doing it. And y'all made it this far in what, 5 years from 2020?
5 years. We have this episode 282.
Keep going up, bro.
Honestly, it's been pretty consistent growth. Like we've had a couple of wins. Like I've had like a video hit 2 million views on YouTube Shorts. We've had a couple of videos hit 1 million. But that's all just little wins.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's how I look at it.
It's been pretty consistent growth. Like we've been getting about our main platform for like reaching new people that actually stick around to become fans is Instagram. And we've been reaching we get about 100 new followers on Instagram a month for the last 5 years. And it's been pretty consistent.
Yeah. So we got like 5K followers now, right?
Yeah, we just hit 5K actually last week.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. You've been doing like a lot of this behind the scenes work for different brands and stuff and like social media companies. You mentioned that you want to start posting more.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why now?
I think last time we talked, I was talking about getting into posting because I stopped posting for like 5 years. I just started posting like recently. I just want to build. You get to a point where you trying to expand a little bit more. So I just want to start posting more and see if I could get more on my creative bag with posting. I don't just want to post So like a lot of my posts I want to post is either going to be like informative, some teaching, or like some type of creative like video.
Well, that's how you build your own brand. Because right now you're like a work for hire for other brands. You're behind the scenes,
contract worker. And
you're making money, I'm
freelance,
sure, but you're not building your own brand.
Exactly, bro. And one of my mentors, Chris, Chris Schaefer.
It sounds familiar, but I'm not 100%
He that guy.
sure.
You need to bring him up here for real.
Okay, I'll get his
Chris,
IG.
He's like a master editor. That's like one of my mentors though. Like so he be inspiring me. He inspired me to post more too. Him and D-Lo. Yeah.
D-Lo
definitely
posts a lot.
gotta get D-Lo up here.
I would just, bro. I want to for sure. I've asked him a few times over the years. He says he's down, but it's just about aligning when he's in town and shit.
Here. So when he is here, he be on some work and be right out. So I'm gonna try to set it up for you though.
Bro, I was telling my boy Turtle this other day. He's a videographer in LA, and he does a lot of shit for like that's a lot of cough syrup. He does like a bunch of different like industry people's videos and shit. And he's done it over the years. He's been doing it for a while. But same thing. He has all these connections. He's doing all this stuff, but he's not really putting intention into building his own brand up. It's just like he becomes this person in this like mysterious shadow figure that no one knows, but she's doing cool shit. But
that's how people kind of look at mine though, bro. Like people don't never see me, and then my bio it'd be like you're never gonna see me, but you gonna know what my name is. Like a lot of people don't know how I look at all. For real. Like even like. Say I try to slide on a girl or something in the DM, they be like, nigga, who is you?
So you're not even lit. Don't try to slide on me.
Like, I can't even see how you look, nigga. Who are you? Like, you might be fake. Like, so I don't know. That's another reason too. I need to start building, like you said, like an image, building an identity for
This is a portfolio. Like
I don't necessarily got to put my face to this shit at all.
You could do your voice, like if you're doing these edits because I don't know what you're like contractually if you're allowed to say that you're doing this stuff.
Voiceovers, my voice, hell no.
But you know what I'm saying? You could do like you could do behind the scenes like edit videos.
Yeah.
If you're editing whatever.
Would you do that on
Vick.
Would y'all do an episode like that? Go with a videographer to shoot a video?
What do you mean?
Like, say if a videographer had to go to shoot a video with an artist or something like that, would you go and be with him like on a stream or something like that?
I don't know.
Like
we don't really do too much like
informative shit. Wherever he was like teaching some shit like. Or,
I mean, I don't know.
Or the person he's shooting is some big name or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe, I don't know. Like, it depends on. I'm sure we can come up with a piece of content around that. But as far as like an interview, probably not.
Are you into streaming?
Streaming?
Yeah.
Not really. We
Damn, why you don't do that yet?
We did a couple things on Twitch. I'm gonna be honest. I think the Twitch wave is not gonna be around for too long.
Yeah.
Because I think the current generation...
It's starting to get...
well, the current generation of kids is going to outgrow that.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see where these streamers like Kai Cenat and Aiden Ross, where they evolve to once the streaming thing dies out.
Kai already...
his business is fire. He does a lot of cool business
I'm saying
moves.
He's already adopting like the next step. That's what
Which is what?
I think that's why he did like the Streamers University. Like, he's trying to be the guy that, like you said, like with Barstool, probably sign streamers eventually, you know what I'm saying? Or put the streamers on. Like, he's not just a streamer no more. He got a whole like operation going for real. That's like the next step in his shit for real. Like, it's probably an exit out eventually. He probably don't even have to stream later on.
I agree. I think streaming can be a powerful tool as far as like in the future it'll just be live stuff.
Yeah,
that's what's powerful about it. It's
sure.
the live factor.
Yeah.
So now you can create shows and
like
create things around
television.
that's just people tune in live and then there's like a chat and you can communicate with other viewers. But I think the
I ain't gonna lie, they have
formula of
my
just
attention
like sitting in front of the TV or in front of the computer and just talking about random shit to your chat, that's gonna die out. I don't really find that entertaining.
Yeah, okay,
now, if you create a cool show around it, like I like the concept of the live streaming, but not like in its current form. Like I don't think it's that entertaining. Obviously, there's a whole fucking generation of kids that do like that and it's working. But I see them growing out of that, and I don't like in like a generation or two. I don't see them caring about it anymore.
So how you feel about YouTube then?
YouTube is always gonna be here. YouTube is the GOAT.
So
YouTube is the most.
You don't think people grow out of YouTube though?
No.
So why do you think they're gonna grow out of Twitch?
Well, no. I don't think they're gonna grow out of the live aspect of it. It's just the what's happening on it. The formula of a kid or a person just sitting by themselves in front of a computer talking about whatever.
But it's deeper than that though.
I know people have fun with it and do a bunch of cool stuff, but
they move around and shit like that.
They move around. They talk over here. They talk over there.
Yeah, bro.
But I think that's going to change. That's going to evolve into a more produced, a more creative, like more entertaining video that's happening on the live stream.
For sure.
YouTube won't go out just because it's just a platform. Just like Twitch is a platform, they can introduce cooler things happening on it. YouTube is also a platform. It's the #1 video platform on the internet.
I think Facebook paid the most.
Going away. As far as content?
Monetization and shit, yeah. I think that's how it was a couple years ago. I haven't checked it recently.
I mean, I know Instagram was like paying for Reels at one point, but it went away. They stopped. Bro, okay, so we had a video hit.
People make a lot of money off photos too. It don't just be videos. People make a lot
on Facebook.
On Facebook.
Well, people get monetized on Facebook, and they'll get you can. That's why people do the check comment shit because you're monetized, and people will go like basically they pay you when people stay on the platform. So if people are on my page just reading through my comments, that I get paid for that. So you can
Facebook or Instagram.
Facebook.
Okay, gotcha.
Facebook pays. Instagram doesn't really pay right now like that. From what I know,
I heard.
Which is weird because they're owned by the same company. Like, why wouldn't you have the same advertising strategy going across the board?
Because they probably, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't even about to say nothing.
Bro, the future of this shit, bro, is going to get real, like, back to creativity and unique and original content. Because in the next 2 years, there's going to be millions of AI influencers.
Yeah.
All these little videos you see of people just making random content and talking shit, that's all going to be AI people. You
think they got AI like porn? Like people, I'm talking about like people like you think there's people out there that really like into like they just want to watch AI porn.
Well, first of all, bro, great AI, it looks real.
That's what I'm saying. So do you think like eventually the people are not even gonna be able to notice
I see
that
customized porn for sure.
Like I'm talking about like it's gonna look dumb realistic like an amateur video.
No, yeah, for sure. You can make it look anything. Have you seen VO3? Have you seen the VO3 by Google? Pull this shit up here. Bro, this new AI, VO3 by Google, so realistic. You cannot tell the difference. So in the future, it'll be customized content, customized porn. Imagine this. This is what's going to be in the future. Netflix, right? Yeah. Netflix drop a movie. Any movie you want to watch on Netflix, you put in a picture of your face, and with AI, it makes you the main character of the movie or the show.
And it look like
look fire. It looks perfect. So it'll look like you. They'll put your face on the main character, and now the whole movie is about you.
That's crazy.
So it's personalized
This shit been
content,
around, though, bro.
personalized, and obviously personalized porn. The porn industry is, I feel like, what runs a lot of this tech shit. Like dudes just
They
trying
make
to.
so much fucking money.
They make so much money and so much demand. But yeah, why wouldn't they have that? You fucking go to a porn video, you got a picture of a girl, you really want to see a video of her, but she's not a porn star? Which I'm
That's
sure it'll be
crazy
super
as hell,
illegal,
bro,
and like
yeah.
you have to like hack it somehow.
Niggas is too.
But that's coming,
that's
bro.
crazy.
Is this it? Is this VO3? Go to that post essentially. There's a bunch of it. Yeah. So all of this right here is made with AI, bro. And the VO3 now, it has sound. So it does background noise, like voice, like people speaking, like it has everything.
Oh, yeah. My homie put me on that. Chris actually put me on to. He be doing a lot of shit like this. I didn't know the name of it though. Shit look good though.
Bro, it's unrecognizable.
I fuck with it. I ain't scared.
And this is still early. It's gonna be, bro. And the biggest thing about AI is prompt engineering. So when these AI tool comes out, you have to know how to prompt it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like what Gary Vee was saying, in the future, like not even the distant future, the next couple years, it's gonna be hella millions of influencers, quote unquote, on social media, and millions of just AI content. All this like microwavable content, like the little random shit you see just people posting, that's all gonna be AI. So I think it's gonna get to a point where
I don't fuck with that though. I don't fuck with that shit, man. I like AI, bro, but that's the only thing I don't fuck with. Like
it make it content.
Just the social media part and like how much like so much fake shit gonna be going around and you're not gonna be able to tell the real. Like that shit is kind of scary, bro. Especially for the kids growing up. Like that shit kind of scary when you really think about it,
bro.
I can see why some people would be scared of that shit. For real. Because this shit is kind of scary, bro. Like, when it get to the point where we're not going to be able to recognize what's not AI.
We hear that. We're already there.
Yeah,
we're already there.
For sure. We are there. But
bro,
it's just
pull up the
crazy,
kangaroo
though.
video. Go to Twitter, type in kangaroo flight. Type in kangaroo flight. I thought this was real, bro. This is an AI video. It tricked me. Or you just go to my page. I said something about it, too.
Kangaroo flight.
Look at that.
It's
a lady going into a plane, trying to get her ticket, and it's a kangaroo sitting right there holding the fucking boarding pass.
And it's not real?
It's AI. It does everything, bro. It can make shit look like low budget, like you're saying, like just handheld. Any type of film style, anything happening. Like
so the person is real. They just
nothing's real. That's all AI.
Oh, for real?
Oh, you don't know about VO3, bro. I gotta send you this shit.
Man, that shit's scary as hell.
That's a cute kangaroo though. I commented on this shit. I was like me holding my girlfriend's purse, patiently waiting.
I know. I'm about to start using this shit though. That's
So
about to make my job
VO3
easy.
is $250 a month.
Hey,
But
if you think about it though, bro, if you got some client,
look, there you go.
worth
There's
it.
your VHS right there. That's AI.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to pay that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You could do a lot of
that
cool
shit
stuff.
about to make my whole shit different. I mean, a whole lot of shit different.
You can use it for B-roll. You can
That's
make
what
whole
I'm saying,
videos
bro.
out of it, bro.
Stock footage is gonna be obsolete.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna get to the point where you can create a whole movie. So you put in a prompt of whatever you want, and it creates a 2-hour movie.
It's called what again?
Fire. It's VO3, so it's VEO3 by Google.
I'm fucking with that. I like that. That shit tough. For sure.
So also on AI, they're saying that it's gonna introduce the opportunity for it's gonna create the first $1 billion company that's ran by one person.
Damn.
So with AI, you can have your AI be your secretary, be your business development manager. Like it can fill all these roles like that. You'll hire people, and you can pretty much create like an automated business that's doing everything with AI. And they're saying within the next few years, it'll be the first $1 billion company that's ran by one person, which is insane.
Bro. That's tough as shit. I'm gonna try to incorporate that shit into some stuff I'm doing this summer.
What are you doing this summer?
I'm basically just trying to lock in with the whole NSU thing though. But I just want to create some dope content, bro. That's all I be thinking about. Like, it's cool to be there, but I just want to create some dope content that don't even necessarily like have to involve like Coach Vick. It could be the players and stuff. I'm trying to build the players up so they could get NILs and stuff like that, build their own brand and shit like that. There's a couple players on the team that I just want to see. I think I see potential in that could really go to the next level, either NFL or just be a brand in itself. So I just want to work on building people up for real. Like one of my biggest goals is to build Marcus' page up. Like I think he got like 50,000 followers. I want to have him to at least like another 100,000 by the end of the year. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. He interesting. You could probably gotta get him up here too.
I
He'd be
gotta tap
dope.
in.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm trying to get him in, Mike. I mean, bro, it's
Yeah.
interesting how easy it is to make people fall in love with someone with like a cool piece of content.
I know, right?
You know what I mean?
You really know somebody sometimes, like
Especially
people,
you see them consistently.
like, bro, that Screamers University, bro. I'm 31, bro. That shit had my attention, bro.
You were watching it?
I wasn't watching it.
I just caught the clips that was just on.
The clips on TikTok. I was on that shit. Like that shit was low key interesting though. It was like reality television for that's like. You think some of that shit scripted?
I mean, I'm sure they're probably like having some ideas, like, yo, what if we do this, and then just do it.
Yeah.
Probably like semi like on the fly,
You
like
just not
having
into that
fun and
Screamer
just trying
shit
shit.
at all, for.
It's not that I'm not into it. I think it's cool. I think it's impactful. I like what it's like the opportunity it's providing, but I just don't see the creativeness in it. I think it's just some regular shit. Like as far as like the people on there, what they're doing, and just like
it's creative.
regular.
It's creative though. I think,
But I'm not a super consumer of it. So I don't know everything that's happening. But just
I'm
the
just
clips
thinking,
I've
like, just
seen,
to even
I'm just
build
like, it's
some
just
shit
some
up.
kids just talking about some bullshit.
I got you. You sound like an old head.
Maybe. I mean, I don't see any substance there.
You sound like an
Yeah,
old
for
head.
sure.
No bullshit.
I mean, I might be. I'm not the demographic.
No, you're not an old
It's
head. I'm just
kids,
saying you
it's
sound like
fucking
one.
kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I am an old head to these kids. They're like fucking
No
14,
bullshit.
15.
Niggas calling you Unk now, bro. Like, goddamn, I was calling niggas Unk when they was like 40 back in the day. Like, niggas calling me Unk. I'm like, goddamn, like, I'm Unk.
I think it's about just evolving the
Hey,
shit in the
35
right
and
way.
up,
Like,
like
look
I
at it.
said.
We were just talking about this with Mosh. Look at the SoundCloud artists, bro. Just let's use that as a comparison.
So what would you use the age frame? What's a YN? What's a young dude? A big bro?
The ages?
Yeah.
I don't
And,
fucking know. What do you think?
I think for like a YN, you like 14 to
You saw Drewski. He's a white
24,
YN.
23. Yeah, hell yeah. You think he was trying to do? You think he was impersonating, bro?
I don't know who you're talking about, but I thought he was impersonating Belly Kush Gang. Is that who it was? That's what
But it's fucked up though, cause he really black though.
Is he?
Yeah,
I
but
think he's fire.
Do you,
I like
do you
the
think
music.
that was like good positive promo for him?
Did he mention him?
No, he didn't. But everybody in the comments is.
I mean,
mentioning-
first of all, you can't really like.
got- bro,
everybody
last
has
time I
a white
checked, he
knows
had
a white guy like that.
he had 1 million likes on that shit. Not even 1 million views, 1 million likes.
What was the comment?
No, I'm just saying he had 1 million likes on that post when last time I seen it. It was like 1.5 million on that.
Drewski.
Yeah, but hella people in the comments is just tagging.
Tagging that dude.
I'm like, that's good promo at the end of the day, though.
It is. I mean, Theo Von reposted it. Was like, all right, it's on. I'm grabbing my paint. He's got to do a black guy skit.
And I think Theo Von one of my favorite guys, though, bro. One of my
he
favorite
fire.
comedians, bro. He's funny as shit, bro.
Yeah, I like the. I like how comedians are bringing us back to normalcy as far as
Yeah.
like joking about stuff and not taking stuff too serious. Like,
Yeah.
and it kind of feels like a unifying
I
thing.
be wondering, like, did Drewski hit up dude before he did that and tell him he was about to do that? Because I mean, at the end, when you after he posted that, you go to Billy Gang Kush page, he's trying to like. He posted another clip of another picture of him back in the day when he was like younger, and then he posted like a clip of his people. So it's like, are you trying to like verify yourself?
That he's black?
Yeah, because of Drewski's skit. Like, I don't know if he look at it as good or not. I don't know.
My
I'll try to take
the
advantage.
funniest thing about that skit to me was when he was in the car like rapping the lyrics, and every time the N word came up, he was like, I was like,
How the fuck did he get the two white people at the end though?
oh,
The two white people at the end, the mom and the dad, shit had me weak, bro.
oh yeah, when he came in the house.
Yeah, Drewski that guy though, for sure.
Even on you're talking about doing content with the players at NSU to help build up their like profile.
Yeah, this
show them that pull up that Motley skit we did. So we did a skit with this dude YNG Lil Motley from Norfolk. He's a rapper.
Yeah.
And he has an album that he's rolling out called Motley Vick. So we did a skit. I'm about to show you this. You could do stuff like this. Like, I'm down to partner up too. Like, talk to NSU, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Tell them to get me on a team. We can do some skits together. 'Cause that's what I do.
Yeah, I could hit up some players for
You could probably go to keep on. Go to are you on the pod page? Yeah, it shouldn't be too far down. Well, show them that real quick with Bobby first. You saw the stuff I've been doing with Bobby with the emo character. Go up to the car one, to the left, down. Yeah, but turn it up on your laptop. Turn it up all the way.
I seen this one too.
What up, my boy? Different like rapping the There's no way. Freaking way.
So Bobby hit me up because we're supposed to do one the other day. He was like, He was like, let's take a break from the Bradley stuff because people are thinking that's all I do now.
For
I was
real?
like, all right, I'm with it.
What he want? Because he want to be on his rapper shit?
I
or?
guess. I think he could blow up as this character. I was like, we just got to do the right thing, bro. All right, go to the Motley
man,
one.
Tell Bobby stay out the comments. We'll give a fuck about them.
Nobody was hating the comments either. People love it.
he
Go.
just saying, like,
show
his
them the psychic one too. Turn up on your laptop all the way, bro, so they can hear it a little bit on the mic too.
Boy,
Go down. You just passed it right there. Look at this.
That's Samandi.
Yeah, you know Samantha?
Yeah.
She fire.
Yeah, that's my
We did a really cool podcast with her.
There's something truly special about you, and you have a very strong energy. That's okay.
The crazy part with this shit, bro, is Bobby. I think Bobby was actually depressed for a little bit, so he was
For real?
playing his character a little too well.
For real?
Yeah.
Did it take a long time to shoot this shit?
Nah, it's pretty quick. I probably shot this in like 30
Why do you
minutes.
think he was depressed for it? Just like,
He was just going through some personal shit.
okay, word.
All right, go to the Motley shit. Go down. It should be not too far. You might have passed it already too. Yeah, it's after that, bro. It's this year.
You think thumbnails are important?
Go to Motley's page, huh?
You think thumbnails are important?
On Instagram, not really. On YouTube, definitely. Look at this.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
Zero funny as shit, man. Who write these shits?
Me.
You do?
Oh, they're not even written. We just freestyle in the moment for the most part. Oh, watch this. He said, damn, that guy's good. That's really fun. We actually shot like way more for this shit. Most of the skits we do, we shoot way more than that. I don't use it like a lot of it.
I think they should do it for a lot of shit. I do. I try to overshoot.
Yeah, it's better to have more footage than not like, not enough. But yeah, shit like this, bro. We do a lot
Do
of
y'all really
skits.
use a boomstick and shit for the audio?
For
they all just
this
like
one
a-
we did, but since then we've gotten these. I finally got some decent lavalier mics.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember when I was doing the
wish I would've
skits.
went to film school.
You remember when I first started doing the skits and I was doing just straight narration
Yeah.
for the audio?
Yeah.
I do like that, and I still will incorporate that. But honestly, we did that out of like necessity because I didn't have a good lavalier mic, so I didn't have a way of getting clean audio like in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I just came up with a narration idea. We'll film the video, and then I'll have the person narrate it on the mic.
That's what's up, bro.
But now we have lavalier mics, so it's opened up like we can do other stuff.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah,
man.
but yeah, bro, content is
Congrats on
king, bro.
Yeah, for
Content
sure.
is king.
Yeah, that's
it's,
why I'm trying to get more into it for real, and just start posting more and try to get out of my comfort zone a little bit for real.
Your
'Cause I'm
comfort
not-
zone is behind the scenes.
Yeah,
You don't want to be
bro.
seen.
I don't really want it. Yeah, I'm not really like. I'm like, if you really know me, I'm outgoing and talkative as hell, but I'm trying to like, it'd be hard to trying to show that, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, though, I think you gotta adopt this mentality that you just don't give a fuck no more for real.
Yeah, you gotta. A lot of people are crippled.
Pushing that though, like I do not give a fuck about nothing else no more. I feel like when people just live life like they don't give a fuck and just go, bro, it'd be a lot less stressful.
I mean, it's obviously good to care and give a fuck about, your
what?
certain things like your life and your business and your family. But as far as like what not to give a fuck about, it's just people's perception
Yeah,
of you.
bro.
Or like a lot of people are just crippled by their fear of failure.
Yeah.
So they don't want people to see them fail, and now they feel like they look stupid or something.
Yeah.
But with this stuff, bro, especially in the creative industry, it's all about failure. Like,
And that's what I mean by
that's
I
where
don't
you
give a
learn
fuck.
that.
Yeah, bro, I just don't give a fuck no more. For real. Like, I don't care if I post some shit and get 50 likes. I don't care. Like, I just don't give a fuck no more about it.
Because that one thing, like you
Shit
posted the Vick thing, it was random things. Shit got 1 million views.
Yeah, bro. Like,
You never know which one's
yeah,
gonna
you
do
just
that.
don't give a fuck no more. That's what I'm about to start pushing. I might start really saying that shit. Like, I just don't give a fuck.
Bro, I think there's a lane open in the game right now for a new creative type of content with artists. All we really see right now is interviews and like performance videos. There's something you can do there. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah,
I've been trying to figure it out too.
Bro. Yeah, it's something, bro. Because you know, like you said, the streaming shit probably about to dry up soon. It's gonna be something next. If you could get on that shit early before, I mean, not before it gets here, but if you could get on it early while I was in the building stage, like. But that's with anything. Like, you just gotta try to find the next big wave, though. Like, what do you think that is, though? Like, what do you think that is, bro? If the streaming shit gonna dry up, like, you know, back a couple of years ago, it was like YouTube more so than like.
I mean, YouTube is always popular. YouTube's pop right now.
Yeah, but it's not as popular as it used. I don't think it's as popular as like it used to be.
What do you mean by that?
I think it's like it's prominent, it's stamped, but it's not like
people aren't blowing up on there, or what do you
people
or
still
what do you
blow
mean?
up on it. I just don't think people are really pushing their content on YouTube.
Well, the thing is, they're not pushing it on social
it's
media
long
like
form.
that because social media rewards you with keeping people on their platform. So they don't really want you to be like, yo, go to YouTube. Leave my platform and go to this other platform and watch my YouTube video.
Yeah, I follow this guy that what's the thing his name, like Mozzie or something. He like the Instagram lead for the media team. He basically had posted he basically posted a clip basically saying like if you got a watermark on your videos, they're not gonna push it as much. So like if you got like a TikTok logo watermark on your video, or you got like a YouTube watermark, it's not gonna be as pushed as heavy on Instagram.
On Instagram.
Yeah, like they don't fuck with it. They'll post it, but it's just not gonna be as pushed as much.
That's another annoying thing is the constant changing of the algorithm.
Yeah.
Like you want to just keep doing your thing. Like as a creative person, I don't want to have to think about the algorithm and conform to the standards that the algorithm is currently doing.
Yeah.
And then right when I get used to that, they switch it up. And
Do
now
they
it's
have
like
a
some whole
software
other
that
shit.
updates you on the latest algorithm, like how algorithm has changed, or is algorithm some shit that people just study the internet and be like, this is where the algorithm is going right now, or is it some like a outlet that's giving you notifications on like this is where the algorithm is going this time?
No, that's the thing with these platforms. They're pretty vague about how their algorithm works,
Yeah.
and even their rules, and like even like about like what you can't do, like stuff that's like what's the word? Not copyrighted. Like there's certain regulations and rules you have to follow on social media platforms, or they'll take your video down. Like certain things you can't say, certain things you can't show, and they're pretty vague about that too. They won't tell you exactly what it is. Like they'll take your video down and won't even tell you exactly why, right? So the algorithms is pretty vague. They change. You don't know what they're doing.
So you think it's subjective on how people look at the algorithm?
What do you mean?
Because a lot of people be like, yo, the algorithm is doing this or this, but there's nothing clear to tell you this is what the algorithm is on. It's just people studying it and being like, oh, the algorithm is going this way, or this way,
I think that's how we find out what it is by just people like gauging it from their own content, right? They're not telling us, Instagram's not telling us what they're changing, but people that consistently post, they might notice a certain change in how their content is moving, like which content is performing better. Yeah. And then we kind of gauge it from that. But Instagram's not dropping a fucking how-to manual on like you know what I'm saying,
they
doing
need to
well with the algorithm.
It probably could have an AI on some shit like that for real. That'd be tough.
Well, from what I heard right now, the algorithm is pretty much slowing down reach for like regular people because they want you to pay for sponsored ads.
Man, this shit too much.
Right?
Man. There's too much going on, bro.
I mean, when we came up on social media, it was the chronological order algorithm. You just see stuff that's like recent.
Yeah.
Now it's like tailor-made to,
that's what's up, bro. Yeah, I don't know. That shit is broad. It's too broad, for real.
I saw you also went and did the video for Wallo book signing.
Oh, yeah. Last September. That was with Frontline Millionaires.
Oh, that was a while ago? I think you just posted it.
Yeah, because I don't post content, bro. So I'm always working though. Like I did that in September. A lot of the shit I did that I'm posting on my Instagram now is shit that I've been did for. I just don't post it. Like,
Yeah. How'd you get linked up with Wallo? Like, how was that
it was
experience?
Frontline Millionaires event. They had a Back to the Books event for the school, and they basically Wallo dropped a book around the same time. So basically, like he did his first book signing at that event for. He signed a couple thousand books, like probably a couple thousand or a couple hundred. It was some shit like that. It was a lot of books though. He signed a lot, bro. Like Wallo a cool dude though. I could tell, like, bro, he got some street smarts too. Like shit's funny. I would
assume
it was
so.
just
He was
it was just a
locked
lot
up
of
for 20
people.
years.
It was like people just you could just tell how certain people move in certain rooms that he knows when to turn it on and turn it off. For he got good energy though. I fuck with Wallo. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that translates to the video.
You know what I like
seems
about
passionate
Wallo though?
what he's talking
He got
about.
a lot of women that work for him, bro. I think that's what I'm trying to do. Like, when I get my shit going, I want majority women working for me. Like, women know how to like lock in on shit and like to get shit done for real. That's what I like about Wallo. I think majority of his whole like working staff is women for real.
I didn't know that about him.
And I like that. I like that a lot. Like the lady he had with him, she was on her shit. And then I just saw him on another podcast talking about how majority of everybody that work for him is women. For real. So
I like $1 million worth of game because it was like a organic growth into the podcast. Like they started out kind of just both doing their individual like content on social media.
And brought it together.
And
They
then people were like,
cousins.
start a podcast. Yeah, start a podcast. And then they evolved to that.
Hell yeah.
And they got the
fuck with it.
Barstools deal,
Yeah.
which people like are speculating. I think it was like $100 million or something. You know, they made that video when they were signing the contract.
Crying and shit.
Yeah, what was the song that was playing?
The Rick Ross
People
shit.
were like, damn, they signed to the Illuminati. It's over. Like, they sold.
Yeah, I seen a video saying that they don't even get into all that shit, though. Like, you know,
Fuck.
people, anytime you got success, some type of success, people...
You an
like,
Illuminati.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I'm a believer that people are skilled and get to that level without some hidden shadow organization.
Yeah, everybody.
But also, I do think about how many content creators and influencers are actually the CIA. Because you know they're out here. If you're in the CIA, one of your jobs is to influence society and put out certain information that's going to push society towards a certain
That's
way.
the scary
And
part,
right now,
bro.
how are people consuming their content and information? Influencers, podcasts, content, like on social
Yeah.
media. So why would the CIA not have people in positions?
Who's running this shit? Who's running all that shit?
Well, it's a big team. CIA is like fucking
No, who's
hundreds of thousands
running?
of
Like,
people.
who's pushing that? Like, this shit just so... who's running that shit, bro? Like, who's the guy that... All right, so... You know how they print money every day, right?
Yeah.
So who prints the money? Who's printing? Like, who's in
The Treasury.
charge? Who's in charge of all the money? Like the money for the world? Like,
It's probably not one person. It's probably like a board of people.
man, that shit is crazy. Bro.
You know,
like I
like,
don't
you said,
understand
like,
how
any-
certain countries and shit be going like in debt. Like,
Certain countries where the inflation gets out of hand and it'd be like 100,000 for like a thing of milk,
Yeah.
like a carton of milk. But I think first of all, the Treasury is who prints the money. You know what I'm saying, of the United States. What did I say, Karen?
yeah, I know that part.
I can't. The light's actually in my way a little bit. What is it saying? President of the United States nominated the Senate. Yeah, go to the right. Move the whole screen to the right.
The 40th director of the United States Mint.
Um,
the first African American to lead the U.S. Mint, which is the largest.
She's read that out loud, bro, because I can't really see that. Actually, let me move this light.
You want me to read it for you? Honorable Ventress C. Gibson. Damn, time going by fast as shit.
All right, so in 2022, the President of the United States nominated and the Senate unanimously confirmed the Honorable Ventress C. Gibson as the 40th Director of the United States Mint. She is the first African American to lead the U.S. Mint, which is the largest mint in the world. So that's what's printing the money.
American is doing.
Oh, they're also about to stop making pennies. You saw that?
Damn, that's tough.
But
I seen that.
But a lot of this stuff, bro, like
I
the
seen that.
CIA or these different people in power, it's not one person. If you think about like a big company, like
Mm-hmm.
it's not owned by one person. It's a board of people. It's like 20, 30 people that are making decisions. You know what I mean? I don't know. When we talk about the what is this? Venturous Cassandra Gibson worked as miscellaneous administration and program. Had a reported pay of $176,000. Okay. When I think of like the Illuminati and stuff, I always think back to what KRS-One said, and he was like you know how everybody says the Illuminati and these people that run the world are evil. He was like they're actually his view was that they're actually good people, but they want us to believe they're evil, so we don't try them, so we're scared of them.
Who said this?
KRS-One.
Oh, for real?
I never heard anybody say that before.
Yeah, me either. That sounds about right.
Because if we knew they were good people, we would just try them and like be like push them over and like do whatever we want. But like
So
we
you
have this
believe
like,
in Illuminati?
I mean, what is the Illuminati? It's an organization of people that conspire to get certain people like popular in entertainment? Like what is the Illuminati? First,
That's what I'm
that's the
saying.
first
Like,
question.
do you literally like? How can you even join it? It's a secret society, but who's leading it? Like,
Bro,
where
it
do you,
sound like you've been thinking about this.
Yeah,
I've been
bro,
wanting to join
I-
that shit. Like,
I just be wanting to know, bro. I don't know, because they always saying somebody in Illuminati that's successful. So I just be trying to know. Like, you know?
yeah, that's a good question. How do you join the
Wrap my mind
Illuminati?
around that shit for real.
You just gotta go to like, I don't know, go to Area 51. What are you Googling? How to join the Illuminati?
I don't
Good question.
even Google no more. I'm gonna chat GPT ass.
I'm on some shit too. I like, you heard of the Fire AI? So
Nah.
Will I Am is part owner of this AI. It's called like, I think it's FIYE.
Is it like chat?
It's like some chat GPT shit, but what I like
pay them
about it
shit. I pay
is,
them monthly.
Hmm?
I pay chat GPT monthly.
okay, I don't pay for it. I have the free version. But Fire is cool because you can talk to it and it'll talk back to you. And it's kind of like, it's like a more hip AI.
Mhm.
And it's not like, it's like less professional.
You could talk to chat GPT though.
Yeah, but I don't think, does it respond to you in voice?
Yeah.
It does? Okay,
Yeah.
maybe that's on the
You gotta
page.
pay
shit.
for it. I pay
Yeah.
for it.
What are you using ChatGPT for mainly?
Everything. My
Like what?
friends joke me all the time, bro. You got any question, I'm going to ChatGPT. I use it for literally everything, bro. Like, if I
Just
got
for
the
like searching
simplest
stuff?
questions, yeah, searching shit. Just mostly research purposes. I'm a numbers guy, bro. So if somebody tell me some shit and I think it's bullshit, I'm going to search it. I'm going to see the facts first. You gotta
Well,
show
I
me
mean, if you're
numbers.
just doing that, you don't have to pay for it. You could do that on the free version.
But no, but then I do use it for like, say somebody want me to write a storyboard and I need some photos. I'll probably just tell AI to create some photos, but they give you a limit on the amount of photos they can create for you. So like,
Yeah.
I just pay for it, or I use it to write up say I need, I'm trying to write up a new retainer fee for somebody, and I'm trying to break it down. They'll put it in a PDF file for me or a PowerPoint. I mean, you feel me? So it make it look presentable. I don't have to go and do the whole PowerPoint. I could just tell them make me a PowerPoint about me trying to make a retainer fee for this new client and just put in the information that I want. You know what I'm saying? Just look more presentable for cut. Like I said, you use it as a tool to help you instead of like. It's gonna cut down a lot of time. Time is the most important shit we got. So you can just cut down on time. I think that's the most convenient thing for anybody is cut down on time. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I
So I
agree.
use AI for like literally everything, bro. Like, create anything. I just try to use that shit. ChatGPT.
So, okay, so you've been doing this stuff for NSU. You say you want to start posting more. You may do some music videos this year, or?
Probably if I'm working on some like more so content. Like if I'm working with an artist, like I try to push more for it so that they can create content instead of making a music video. Let's make some content around the song that we could just push for the song mostly, and just making one video for YouTube. Cause it's real hard to get somebody to click from Instagram to go click a link and watch your video on YouTube. You feel me? Especially if you're not a big artist no more. Like I don't think music videos is dying down, but the way content is being like consumed and shit, people's attention span is so short that I feel like if you could just make content to the song and come up with creative ways to make content for a certain song, it's gonna be pushed more. Like it's songs now that I never heard, but I'll sing parts of the song because it's just from TikTok. People just creating shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Like artists that I don't listen to. If they got dope ass content with their music, then I'm watching it. You know what I'm saying? So like, if an artist hit me up, I usually try to push more, so we could make. If they trying to pay me for a music video, I try to come up with a way to just promote the song more in a different way, cause like as far as content, and not a music video.
Yeah.
I didn't do that with a couple of artists lately. So like, you probably not see me making a music video, but I'm still working with artists. But it's so right now, it's just more so like being more so content and having rollouts. You know what I'm saying? I think that's more beneficial to an artist for than
It
dropping
is
a
a
YouTube
thing in today's
video.
climate.
Yeah,
that's
because
what people
songs
wanna
is here
see.
today and gone tomorrow, bro. And then you be seeing tough ass music videos and they get like swept under the rug. But a lot of you get on TikTok and you see like the same song being played from this artist, but he coming up with creative ways to push the song. That's just being being consumed more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that's like a psychological thing too, bro, where
Yeah.
it's like people don't like when you tell them what to do. So if I make a song and even if it's fire and I'm like, yo, go listen to my song,
Yeah.
stream it, check it out. It's like, no,
yeah,
I don't want to
bro.
do that. But
Like,
now it's like, you got to catch people off guard. It's
Yeah.
like you catch them off guard with this random, like entertaining piece of content, but then the song's in it.
Yeah.
And it's like you're not telling them to check the song out. They just happen to see it.
Yeah,
And
it's already
like,
consumed.
So it's like they
instantly.
feel like they're making the decision
bro.
on their own.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
So that's why I'll be trying to tell people, like, I just had a brain fart a little bit, but that's basically what I'll be trying to tell people, is just make content for the music, for real, because it's hard to get somebody to click from your Instagram or TikTok to go click on your link and watch a video. And a lot of these music videos is here today and gone tomorrow for us. So, like, if people can watch content back to back on different videos, they'll consume it more. You know what I'm saying? And people, I think the average attention span is like 8 seconds. It's probably lower now. But back in the day, like, they used to say, like, so I used to try to make the first 8 seconds of a video the most
They're gonna have that hook.
eye-catching. Yeah.
The hook. Well, really, it's like 3 now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I heard this was like 8 years ago.
You really got like 1.5 seconds.
Yeah,
if
bro.
that first 1.5 seconds not hitting, it's going right to the next video.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I just don't see too many people clicking off of Instagram to go watch your video. Their attention span too short. They could just scroll up and be on some whole new shit. Like,
also, that's why I post 10-minute clips on Instagram, bro, of the podcast. So like, I'll do like a 10-minute like curated clip of the show, right, where I'll be like 10 of like the most fire parts, right. So it's like, because I know there is a certain like. Because like we'll post a thing on YouTube, like an average podcast might get like 100 views on YouTube, like the whole thing.
Yeah.
But on Instagram, that shit might get like 10,000 views.
Exactly, bro. You know
so
what
it's
I'm
like,
saying?
okay, this is where you guys want to watch it. Okay, I'm kind of past of. I still want it like to do that, like using Instagram as a tool for people to go to YouTube, right? Okay, that is a thing. But now I'm like, okay, you guys are here. You discovered me on Instagram. You watch our stuff on Instagram more than you watch it on YouTube. So let me just give you the product on Instagram. Here's 10 minutes of the podcast because I could show you a 10 to 15 second clip of a podcast that you might enjoy, but that 15-second clip won't be the greatest representation of the whole video, so you might not enjoy the whole podcast. But now if you sit there and watch 10 minutes of it and you enjoy that, you're going to enjoy the whole hour, right? So it's giving you a better example of what to expect if you go to YouTube. But even if you don't go to YouTube, here's a 10-minute clip which will do exactly what I wanted to do on Instagram, which is like you're seeing the content, you're enjoying it. It's building my like brand recognition. It's building my presence. Yeah. Everything I needed to do is doing it on Instagram as well.
And
I'm
you
not
can
getting
check the
paid.
insight, so it can show how long somebody watched this video.
Yeah, the retention.
Or when they click off it. One thing I do hope that a lot of music video, like a lot of music artists or just artists period would do is like stop dropping shit and being like coming soon or dropping Wednesday and it's Monday. Man, just drop this shit.
Just drop it.
Yeah, bro, because like that's the first time somebody see it is probably gonna be the most traction they get. So like if you really want to get somebody to watch that shit, you're not Kanye, you're not a big artist yet. So just be like, yo, it's out now, and just let somebody go view that shit. Like I think people think too much of themselves for real.
To go back what you said too about making content around the song, I think that's a great way to push the song, but it's also a great way to push your personality, and so people can kind of see who you are behind the music, and that's what will make them like a real fan of you. Yeah,
and that's one thing that we got the benefit of using now that a lot of artists didn't have back in the day is like the concept of just knowing an artist besides just the music video and shit like that. Like even with Big Meech. It's crazy, bro. He was a biggest figure to everybody back in, like when he was locked up, like the myth. And then it's like now that he's out, people are just making fun of him, and it's like throwing dirt on the brand. I don't think he's looked at the same no more from this generation as he was when he was gone for real. So it's like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? That's what.
I saw he got out, and I think Trump just pardoned. What's bro name from the GDs? Larry Hoover.
Oh, he did?
I don't know if he didn't pardon him. He said he commuted his sentence, which I don't really know what that means. But he pardoned NBA YoungBoy though.
What is commuted sentence?
I don't know. I tried to look it up. I didn't really read the shit. I don't know if that means he's gonna get out or like what the hell does that actually mean? Let's type in what does commuting a sentence mean. So, but Larry Hoover, in law, commuting a sentence means reducing the severity of punishment imposed after a criminal conviction.
Well, he might not be on severe lockdown no more. He might be a little bit more in population or something like that.
Oh, so it says it can involve shortening a prison term, converting it to time served, or making a prisoner eligible for parole.
Oh, damn, that's tough. All right, so damn,
yeah, I think he had a life sentence. Apparently, I think he's been locked up since like the 70s or 80s or some shit.
Watch this shit though. If Larry Hoover come home now, bro, and they do this shit they did with Meech, all that shit that how they used to look at Larry Hoover, that shit gonna be out the window, bro.
So you're saying that Meech is kind of brand or his image got tarnished when he got out.
Hell yeah.
But I think
with
it was
50 Cent too,
50 Cent involved with that?
Yeah, for sure. But even when they show videos of him, bro, they be making fun of him on TikTok all the time because he don't say nothing. He just smile. They be like, damn, you out of style.
Yeah,
like,
what the fuck?
You feel me? But he was the biggest figure when he was locked up. Like, you couldn't tell nobody none of that Big Meech wanted the shit. But now they
Big
just...
Meech.
Yeah,
Larry
yeah.
Hoover. I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, maybe those guys need to come out and like not really be in the public right away. Maybe do some behind the scenes moves.
I think that's what he tried
You
to
know
do,
what I mean?
bro. And then 50 Cent just put that shit on.
I
would never be
Oh no, 50 just posted a tweet earlier. He was like, go to 50's Twitter, bro. He was like, oh no,
He had a
Diddy's
free
trying to
Diddy
kill
shirt
me.
on.
He was like, Diddy's trying to kill me. I'm scared. I
Did
think
you
I'm
see
gonna
his
hide
free
out.
Diddy shirt?
No, I didn't
He
see
wore it
that.
to the game last night.
That's why he was like, I think I'm gonna hide at the game tonight, front row. Yeah, that one right there. I think that's AI picture.
Yeah, he used AI.
He said, oh my goodness, itty bitty. He said, itty bitty Diddy wants me dead. I have to lay low. I think I'm gonna hide out at the playoff game tonight.
I seen DDG say if you want to goddamn build yourself up, create beef with people.
That's corny though, man. I don't think you
I
have to
believe
do
it.
that.
I think it's not. I ain't gonna say it's corny, but yeah, I don't think that's.
I'm not into
it
the
worked for
fake
him.
beefs.
It worked for him.
I'm not into the fake orchestrated beefs. Like right now, like with
It worked
Joey
for him,
Badass and like the few people he's doing a rap beef
Kendrick
with.
and shit.
I feel like it's orchestrated. I feel like it's performative.
Yeah.
I don't
You
because
feel like
they saw the Drake and Kendrick shot that shit went up and they're like, all right, let's recreate this moment. We can get hype
Yeah.
with this beef. It's not gonna work for you. If it's
I mean,
a
you don't know what happened
fabricated
behind the
beef,
scenes though either. Though he probably shit. He probably
it might be
don't
real
fuck
beef.
with- Yeah, I mean, he
Maybe.
probably feel the type of way. Shit, I don't know. I don't get into that shit for.
um,
But I can see what you mean though.
yeah.
Yeah, people just create shit to get a little traction going for.
Mm.
But that's what DDG said. He was like, if you want to goddamn, one of the ways is just create beef. I'm not a beefing guy though, so like, I'm gonna try to come up with some other shit.
I think it'll be just annoying.
I really don't want to be out in front though. I just want to post that's why I used to just post to TikTok, bro, because I feel like it was less eyes than Instagram, and it was just like it was more so like about the art and then not about the person too much. I just want to post dope shit and keep it moving. For real, like that's what I want to bring back to. I just want to post dope shit and keep it moving, bro. Like keep building on my brand, keep building myself up, create dope content, and just see what happens next. I got shit planned. Like I got ideas and shit planned, but I low key want to go with the flow a little bit too at the same time. Like keep speaking shit into existence, working on myself for real. Like I think the key is to really working on yourself and getting your mental together for real. That's
Like we started out in the
thing.
beginning of the pod. You're talking about that book.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff like meditation, the law of attraction, like all that it's to get you in the right headspace.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then you like once you're in the right headspace, then you can do the work.
Yeah, because you
right?
think about everything start with a thought first, bro. Like
Yeah.
everything, like the little shit. And
So-
then sometimes you think about it, you be like, damn, like you'll be having the best day, bro. Everything be going great. And then everything will be going great. You'll be having the best day, everything going great. And then out of nowhere you get a bad thought and then you get anxious. Or some like anxiety start happening. It's like, damn, off one thought though, it just fucked my whole shit up like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody saw a skinny girl one time and was like, what if her ass was fat? And that's how the BBL got created.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Everything just start with a thought, bro. Like, even from the bad shit, like, it just, if you could, and everything is perspective at the end of the day, too. Like, however you look at it is how you gonna go about it for real. So, like, I really think if people work on themselves, that, like, when I was younger, I used to always be like, damn, people used to, like, product mental health. I used to be like, man, niggas soft. Like, you feel me? Like, but then the older you get, you start going through shit like, damn, that mental health shit is real, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's
So,
definitely real.
yeah, bro.
Definitely
So
real.
like, I feel like people just need to work on themselves more. Like I went through some shit after our podcast. Like the next following year, I went through some real personal like shit where I had to goddamn like just really build this shit back up. You know what I'm saying? Build it back up from the ground up for real. Like, cause I was so much into the social media shit that I stopped working with clients for and I stopped working with music video artists and stuff like that. So I had to like really build it back up to where it's at now, and now I feel better. But the main thing I had to have, bro, is I had to put God in my life for like I had to have like I always had a relationship with him, like talking, but now I really talk to him, got a relationship. Like I feel like he's here with me through everything. You know what I'm saying? So like. That's the main thing. Like I feel like God broke my life down just to build it back up. He gave me everything back, bro, plus more. But now I just got a relationship with him. That's how I look at it. For real. Yeah.
I think that's the fire spot to leave him at, bro. Daddy.
Sure.
Thank you very much, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
I'm always happy to do these updates. I'm excited to see the new stuff you're going to drop.
Appreciate it, bro.
If you guys are watching this, we appreciate you for tuning in. All bros links will be in the description.
Off-World, the biggest.
Come on, is there anything else you want to leave the people with or anything?
Off-World, the biggest.
Come on. See you guys
So-
soon.